Welcome to the third annual Rizztona 500 presented by the color purple. Here's Henry for your starting grid.
The off season wasn't as long as the last off season, so we got that going. Here we go. We're gonna start a brand new good season. Lots of good stories today. Here we go. The third annual Daytona 500 starting grid. Here we go. We got Gru Jerold and then Bigg on your front row. Then we got Brian Griffin and Biggie Mannings. Brian Griffin's looking fast this season. We looked in the testing races. He was real fast. Watch out for him today. Then we got the 12 car of the legendary. Flint and Steel won this race a few months ago. He won the second annual one. Maybe he can go back to back. We will see. Miley Cirus, Chuck E. Cheese. Then we got Pickly Pickle Bill and Bill Clinton coming off a real good season 2. Then we got the Pope and Gyatt Jones. Sid Toyle of a brand new sponsor is Gay Juice. Pretty exciting for that team. They went sponsorless last season. Then we got Wiggly Willy, also very fast in the testing races. So watch out for that team as well. Then we got Fire Alarm in the 10, Fire Cheese in the 15, Jackson's Goofy, Selling Coke, no longer a rookie, John Balls, Jack Tickelson. Then we got Bobby Balls, John F. Kennedy, Obama Riz, and Pedfile. And then Furbriz, Phineas Bob, Bort Thompson in his brand new ride in the 117. PP Head in the 57, full time now. The 123 of Richard Nixon, Chicken Jockey, Dingaling, another brand new rookie. Domer Grimson, Goonie Bustin, Leaky Bum, 911, Homer Ball Sweat, Chris Quagmire, Walter White, and Mustard Lettuce to round out your Daytona field today.
So, let's talk a bit about the style of racing, at these super speedways. Very close, high banked corners, going to be a lot of cycling through the field. There's the pit stops. This race has pit stops. It's one of the only NetCar races that have pit stops.
There is one pit stop you have to make around lap 30-ish, near the later half of this race. There will be pit stops in this race, which will ultimately decide this race, which it did one season ago.
A fast pit stop, or a slow stop at that, could alter this entire race. Let's say a back marker gets like an abnormally fast stop, and they can jump like 10 to 15 positions with a good stop. So that's very crucial.
And let's talk about who's in the pace car today. Very special guest. It's actually Jackson. We had to stuff him in the car because he's so big.
Yeah,
but
this car
we're running out of time. For your starting engine's command today, Larry, do you actually know who it is? I don't.
For the starting engine's command is John Wentworth Winston the Fourth of Fockelquoth, very rich billionaire. He's actually the CEO of Purple. They sponsored this race.
Yeah.
So,
blue and purple are actually corporate rivals.
Yeah, they won us out. They paid more money to sponsor this race, so Purple is now our sponsor of this race.
The restart zone is purple now.
Even though it's not actually purple, but yeah.
Shut up! You can't say that color. You can't say
okay.
those beep words.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, for your starting grid.
Drivers, start your engines!
Man, we are already rusty with commentating. That was not a starting grid. But anyway, talk about those palm trees. They're still talking to me.
There's not any palm trees in this speedway, but okay.
What? Miami is just around the corner from me. What are you talking about?
I mean, I guess. All right, here we go. After a much shorter off-season break, we're finally back at Daytona. A lot of storylines, a lot of things to follow. Here we come. Pace car peels out of 4. Gru Jerold, your defending champion on the outside. Bigg, your season runner-up on the inside. Pace car pulls in, headed to the purple restart zone. Let's go at Daytona.
Season 3 is underway as the 97 gets a better start than the 4. The 12 is trying to get under the 111 of Brian Griffin already.
We're going to see a lot of 3-wide racing at the start. They're already 3-wide. With the Pope trying to pass Pickle and the 96.
That bottom lane has been very, very weak in the testing races we did. But we'll see how it goes tonight.
Oh, we got the 6 gonna jump lanes. He's gonna help out Bigg. Who's gonna lead the first lap?
The 97 and the 4
Season
side by side.
It is the 4 barely.
I believe it's the 4. Yes.
Yep, Gru Jerold, our defending champion, is gonna lead the first lap of season 3.
Can he lead the last lap of season 3 then? We'll find out in
Well,
about
we'll
18
see.
races. Look at this epic 3-wide racing back here in the mid-pack. The 67 3-wide middle, not where you want to be in the beginning of this race.
Yeah. But you still got a lot of race to make up those spots. Like, the winner of this race could be in about midfield right now. That's where you would ideally want to be.
Look at this, we're almost 3-wide gridlock here. As Brian
Yep,
makes his way through the
third
field.
lane. A third lane is trying to form here. Brian's trying to lead it. As Gru Jerold has pulled away into the lead.
And 97 getting under him. Bigg wants this championship bad.
Now he's going to have to fight an old rival. Legendary maybe going to enter the picture. He's going to help out Bigg. And it is now 3-wide gridlock.
Holy crap.
The 12 is going to push Bigg out to the lead. He's going to go up to block. But that's going to leave the door open for the Legendary to go on his inside. We got 911 but behind him. He's kind of an underdog.
That's actually fire alarm in the 10.
Yeah, and 911.
That is.
Oh, excuse me. That is the 99 of Miley Cirus. My bad. Rusty commentating.
John Ball's making his way up. He is the most underrated super speedway racer in the series, in my opinion.
Yeah, John Balls. He's 3-wide top with Gyatt Jones and Pickle.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Fire Cheese with the lane switch to the bottom. Almost failed. Almost got into Bobby Balls there. It's not something you want to do. It's a very common wreck in that car. A guy just comes down in front of a guy and he gets spun. That's how some drivers have actually died.
Yeah, but this year, this year with the new car, new car regulations, these cars are much safer, especially at the super speedways. These cars now actually have roll cages. They did not have roll cages in season 1 or 2.
They were actually, the roll cages were there, but they were made out of fruit by the foot that was frozen because people couldn't afford it.
Yeah. times were tough back then, so they couldn't afford real roll cages. But we have real roll cages now. And I'm shocked to see that these rookies are actually staying in the draft of the main pack.
Yeah, these new drivers, I didn't expect much of them in this first half of the season, but look at them go. Brian Griffin trying to stay back out of the chaos in the front. Very smart by that 111 car, but gave up a lot of track position for it.
Yeah, but you can make up that track position with a pretty good pit stop, but pit stops aren't for a while. This field will cycle through, as are all super speedways. Gru Jerold, maybe you're gonna try and make a pass on the 97.
These three cars are kind of dominating this thing. It's kind of concerning for the finish of this race, but I guess we'll see. Talk about the 8 car. He won this race 1 season ago, and they're 3 wide for the lead right now, coming into turn 3.
3 wide for the lead. Of course, Legendary with that bottom lane. That's going to be the best lane. He's probably going to pull out to the lead. Bigg got cycled back a little bit. He's now behind the 4.
And now for the sponsored segment of this race, Crank It Up, presented by the color purple.
Yes, if you want a DJ at your party, the color purple will come over and
That's not what Crank It Up means.
Sure it does.
Yep.
It's approved by me.
Anyway, the 16 car is also doing pretty good today. He's in the top 10. Jazz and Goofy had a very promising season 2. He didn't get the performance he wanted out of that 16 car. Maybe he can make a comeback.
Yeah, maybe we could see a breakout season this year from that 16.
There's a lot of prodigies in the series.
Yeah, what a storyline that would be. There's a lot of jockeying for position towards the back of the pack.
Look at the 6 car.
You
what
can
a
see
risky
the 6
move.
he jumps to the bottom lane.
The 6 car won the first ever nut car race, and he won a Talladega in season 2.
He's a pretty good plate racer. I don't think he has wins outside of plate tracks, but he might. I don't know.
I would have to look into that. Still a pretty big pack, considering we're about a quarter through this race.
Yep. We are going to see pit stops in about
20 laps?
20 laps or so, yeah. That will change this race. Three wide.
Lots of jockeying for position back here. There's a lot of chaos back in this pack. This is not how you want to start a race.
The 9 of Chuck E. Cheese almost just pins Jack Tickleton into the wall there, coming out of the corner.
Very risky moves. Somebody's gonna wreck, I know.
It's not a question of if the big one's going to happen. It's a question of when and how big.
The 8 car in the 4th position now. Showing strong strength.
Could he go back to back?
Back to back, the Rizztona 500s are unheard of.
Here we go. The legendary and Bigg both made a tandem move to the inside of Gru Jerold. 3 wide for the lead.
Depends who the 8 works with here. He works with
Bigg
as well.
pulls up. Bigg pulls up to block the 4, and he pulls out with the lead from 3 wide middle. Now Henry, I know you used to pull a couple of Hail Mustards in your prime racing days in the Endurance Series. I feel like you would approve that move by Bigg.
You know, I've done a lot of questionable moves in my career, but that was a good one, and I would approve of that Hail Mustard.
Now, to those watching who have no idea what a Hail Mustard is, it's where you go 3 wide middle, and you pass 2 cars by going 3 wide middle, which is a very hard thing to do. Here we go, Gru Jerold trying to make something work on Bigg. What a fake out!
I saw that. He
juked to the outside and then went immediately to the inside. What a move!
That's gonna cost him the lead. But here comes the 12. He might take it back.
Is the legendary gonna push him? The legendary does not like to push in plate races. He's probably gonna set him up for a pass, but he does push him. Wiggly Pickle maybe gonna help out Bigg. Both lanes are pretty equal right now. But Gru Jerold is still out front, barely. Now, can the legendary set up a pass?
Looks like he's dragging back. Maybe the 8 can push him.
Yeah, he might be dragging on purpose. As you can see now, the 8's going to push him. And the 97 pulls out to the lead. That top lane fell back a little bit. Maybe the 0's also looking for a push. It's been back and forth between the legendary Gru Jerold and Bigg all race, as Gru Jerold goes to the inside of Bigg.
Well, in my opinion, they're the 3 goats of NutCard currently.
Yeah, you know, like, people like Wiggly Pickle are, like, just outside of GOAT status, you know?
Yeah.
Bigg, the only driver with 4 wins. Gru Jerold, the only driver to win 3 wins in a row. If you remember that incredible charge at Atlanta.
What a finish that was. And the yellow is out.
The yellow is out. For what?
I do not know. The pace car is out.
Maybe some back of the pack antics, it looks like.
I don't see anybody wrecked.
We are being told debris on the backstretch.
That's what we're being told.
Debris on the backstretch.
The officiating guys usually like to be a little touchy with that caution button.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe the whole field's gonna pit here. I would definitely pit here. I don't see why you would stay out. There's no
I would pit here.
Logical way you could go without pitting him. Definitely.
Unless they're gonna go for a green flag stop, but that wouldn't make any sense. We'll see if there's any takers.
We will definitely have
takers. Yes. All right, let's see.
And
we're gonna move to our pit road camera, and everyone, I mean everyone, is coming in.
Holy cow! There goes the field. Maybe some lap cars might try and get some positions by staying out, but I think the whole field's coming down.
All right, let's check
Look
out the
at this.
battle on pit road.
There's
This
our
could be
defending champ.
very crucial. This could be very crucial in this Rizztona 500. Who's going to get the jump off pit road in first?
Let's see who wins it off pit road. The
Here's Gru
pole
Jerold.
gets ahead of the 4 on the pit box. Here comes Brian. I think
Bigg
it might
has
be the
the
4. Here he
the
comes,
4
splash and
Gets out
dash.
first. What a play. Bigg's still
And
going to get out second.
the 0 comes out second, just barely.
Oh, that was a great drag race off pit road.
And Brian with a not so good stop. This is going to hurt his race.
Oh, yeah, he's going to have to make up a lot of positions.
Whoa.
See, like I told you, one bad stop can ruin and just take away all of your track position. Brian is now,
I believe,
let's see here.
around in the 30s. His position is not updated correctly yet.
Yeah, we're going to have to see where he restarts this race from, but not a good stop from Brian. But what a play by the 4, splash and dash.
The 0 car also, when he got off pit road in second, what a pass for the lead, or in second place. Sorry. I don't know what's happening there. We do have overtimes in play for this race. So if there is a yellow, before we can get back green, we will just restart the race anyway.
See if they got themselves sorted out from back there. I don't know what's going on back there.
Looks like it.
Oh no, there's still some stuff going on
What
back
is
here. I
that
think the field's just sorting itself out. It's all good. Now let's see where Brian truly scored. He's back here.
When he
with the
crosses
back
the line,
markers.
it will score him properly.
But yeah, just not a good stop.
Just like Laird told us, he had a bad stop, and that's probably his race right there. He started in 4th. He is in 29th, scored in 29th. Holy cow. He's going to need the big
No,
one.
I wouldn't say that's impossible for him to... I wouldn't say that's impossible to charge back from the field in 29th, but it is highly unlikely. I
Now-
think Dale Earnhardt charged from closer to the front in
I think Gru
29th.
Jerold.
He charged from 11th to 1st. And what is going on with the 0? Does the 0 have issues?
I was
The
just
0
about to
might
comment.
have issues.
I was just about to comment on the 2 teammates on the front row, but I believe the 0 is having issues. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
He
he's
won
slow.
Texas last season. Not a great start to kick off
This
season
might be
3.
his race right here.
This is what ruins championships, you guys. This is what ruined
And-
the Legendaries championship last season. Looks like he got back going. He's still going.
We're being told that he accidentally put down his foot on the clutch pedal. If you know, you know.
Lap 35, Charlotte 600. That video isn't released yet, so
You're just gonna have to wait, okay?
yeah.
It was
For those watching,
We don't talk
that
about
video isn't out yet, and that reference you'll only
Oh,
get
he is.
in like May.
He is pulling onto pit road.
There is something
being
very
told-
wrong. He we will see. It'll show us on our screens here what happened to the 0. I think he's gonna DNF. Very unfortunate.
That's probably his race right there. What a shame. What an awful way to start season 3
Lights are out.
for that team.
Let's see if he disappears. They're putting on fresh tires.
That's probably a good sign. He's still
And he's
scored in
off.
5th.
He's off.
I wonder what that was.
I don't know what that was. Maybe they didn't. put
Okay,
enough
they're telling
fuel.
us they're telling us that they accidentally swapped the right rear with the left rear tires. So if you know race cars, that car would have been awful handling wise because the tires are differently pressured and stuff. So they had to what is it?
That's not how cars work.
Okay, never mind then.
Do not trust him, bro. It do not matter what tire is on which area. Do not listen for later.
Yeah.
Well, he's back out there. I mean, he's got a shot.
He's going to be starting in dead last, but he does still have a shot. Here we go. I'll let you have this one.
Definitely agreed. I could commentate this one. So, here we go. We are going to restart halfway through the 3rd annual Rizztona 500. This might be a pivotal moment in the race. We have the 4 car, who's never won this race before. He's only won it in the mid-season, in that epic photo finish we had. Here we go. We're about to get back underway here at Daytona into the purple restart zone. We're green.
Pretty good start by the 4. Also a pretty good start by the 97. The top 3 had a pretty good start. The 10 did not have a good start. Here we go. Bigg already challenging to the inside of Gru Jerold to try and take the lead of this thing. Oh, what a battle here. Now the legendary on his inside. They just flowed by the 4 in the backstretch there. The 97, he's going to block. The 4 might lose a couple more positions. He might get dried out just a little bit.
The 16 leading the bottom lane. He's got a shot at the win.
He's where you want to be. Here comes Gyatt Jones trying to challenge to his inside, but he was not able to make that work.
Here comes the 20 under the 16. They swapped places almost. The 88's up here now, trying to redeem his career.
Here we go. Pass for the lead. The legendary. Side by side with Bigg. He's going to get help from Gru Jerold. No, Gru Jerold's going to make it 3 wide for the lead. Incredible racing. Incredible storylines. How about that? Look at that.
Imagine that was
Jones
the finish.
entering the mix. We haven't seen him in the picture all day.
And the 12
He's going to push the legendary to the bottom.
You can tell this is getting heated now.
Jones try to win it.
Very heated now. You know you're good on fuel. You've done your pit stop. Just make it to the end and finish good.
Yeah, now is when you want to start pushing. Once you've reached your final pit stop, you know it's just time to hit it. Well, the 88 might get hung out to dry a little bit. No, he rejoins. Gyatt Jones trying to lead the Rizztona 500, I believe, for the first time in his career.
I think he led it a little bit in season 1. We would have to fact check that. But...
Look at Wiggly Willy and the 6. They're trying to form a middle lane.
Very heated battle for this lead. You know they're all hungry for this win. And now for your Purple Midway Race report by Purple Jr. Who is your pick to win?
I'm gonna pick my dog. My dog could win this race. Yeah.
That is the Purple Juniors Midway Race Purple Report.
Oh, who's that getting hung out to dry there? I think that's fire alarm. Possibly getting hung out to dry on that top. Got a lot of good action happening back here. And Pickly Pickle is out of the draft.
Yeah. Brian is holding on.
That is his race right there for sure.
That
He's
is-
holding on. He's
Yeah.
at the tail end of the pack.
That is what a
He is
bad
holding
pit
on.
stop looks like, right there.
A lot of jockeying for positions. This field is loosening up a little bit. Still, this race is being dominated by the top three of the 97, 12, and 4. Gyatt Jones has tried to challenge them. He still hasn't gotten out to the lead yet.
Oh, I think he's under the
But
12.
he's going to try.
He's under him.
3 wide
All three
on that bottom
manufactured.
lane. You're right. All 3, Chevy, Dodge,
And
Ford, and Pontiac, are all up here for the Rizztona 500. Look at these aggressive moves happening towards the middle of the pack.
The 20 breaks
This is
through
where
their
you-
defenses.
This is shades of Stuart Haas at Talladega in 2018, where they led almost every lap.
But this is different. They're not teammates. They're rivals.
Yeah, they're just really good.
And here comes the
Gyatt Jones.
20.
He's going to try and challenge for the lead.
Trying to redeem his season 1 loss.
Gru Jerold still out front, but Gyatt Jones is on that bottom lane.
Miley Cirus is also up here. We got the 5, the 6, the 15. The Pope is also up here. The 88, the 16. We got the 8 up here. Lots of good names in this field.
Gyatt Jones has cleared the legendary and Bigg. No, he stays side by side with the legendary. It depends on who gets the better push from their lane. And the legendary got the better push. He clears for second. Gonna make a move for the lead.
Coming to 10 laps to go in the Rizztona 500. 10 to go.
Gyatt Jones
Sponsored by Purple.
Gyatt Jones has just been trying to break through their defensive line.
Uh-oh.
He's cleared Bigg, and
99's
he's
under
gonna
him.
hang out.
But he saves it.
Almost got hung out there, but he rejoined just in time. Now he's gonna try and battle for the lead. Can he lead this thing for a little bit?
Trying
Here
to
we go,
redeem
down to-
season 1. He
Down to
has a
single-
big story.
No, Jackson is a big story. Get it right. We're now down to single-digit laps left in the Rizztona 500. The 4 peaking. That was nothing. Anyways.
Uh-oh, the
We got
97's
the
under him.
99 of Miley Cirus in the mix. We got the 20 of Gyatt Jones in the mix. Gyatt Jones is going to block the 97 for second. All the legendary needs is them to be too occupied, but with battling in the back for them to not form a run.
97 under him.
But all you can see is, in his rearview mirror is the 20 and the 97. He's gonna have to block 2 lanes coming onto the backstretch. The 4 has been slowly falling back. It's really down to old championship rivals and Gyatt Jones. They were almost 4 wide for a second. That was insane.
5 to go in the Rizztona 500. Anything could happen. Here comes the 20, challenging the lead. 5 laps to go.
He got that push from Bigg. Can he clear the 12?
He clears the 12. He is in the lead of the Rizztona 500. Can he hold it?
Leads at Daytona don't last. But can he lead the last lap?
Only one that matters. What a story this could be. Redeeming Season 1, the first ever race in that car. Maybe this could be the start of his redemption in Season 1, where he just barely lost that championship.
3 to go. Can he hold on? He's up here with the big dogs.
Actually, it's 4 to go.
No, it is 3 to go. Here we go. Bigg. He's going to challenge him with a run. Is he going to get that push from Gru Jerold to make it stick on the bottom? Can anyone challenge Gyatt Jones? You were correct. With 3 laps to go from the Rizztona 500. Who's going to win it?
That 12 car is very intimidating. Under the 20.
He's got help from the 97 and the 4. Gyatt Jones has no help on that top lane.
The 4 on the bottom now trying to form a run. This can't be a crazy finish.
3 wide for second.
The 12 out front. He's been very fast all day. 2 to go at Daytona. Anything could happen.
2 laps to go. Is it going to be the legendary Gru Jerold, Bigg, or maybe someone else from back in the pack?
That 16 looks hungry for a win. Maybe he could try something. The 4 car challenging the 12.
This has all the makings of a great finish.
He dives on the
Legendary
bottom.
trying to block. Here they come. Out of 4 with white flag. 1 to go in the Rizztona 500. Sponsored by the color purple.
What a lead by the 12 car. They need to catch him down this backstretch here.
Here they come. Is he going to get swallowed by the field? He has to block 2 lanes on the backstretch. Can he do it? Bigg's got to run. Is it going to be enough?
They're coming. Here they come. Will the 97
Jerold
do
trying
something?
to get a push. Jackson's goofy. Here they come into 3-4 for the final time. Bigg
Side
on
by
the
side.
inside. The legendary on the outside. This is the finish. The Rizztona 500. Side by side. Coming to the line. Drag race. The legendary barely.
Just by inches. That is 2 photo finishes in a row at this track. What a finish. The 12 car by 0.11. That is the same gap as the other race at Daytona we just did in season 2. Wow.
Henry.